Kallang Bahru Block 62. I have stayed in Kallang Bahru Block 62 since I was a kid. It was a one-room rented flat and is quite an old block, but now it had been renovated and looks new. I remember that year. It was 1992, I was in my early teens then. On that night, about 10 p.m., someone knocked on my front door urgently. When I opened the door I realized my friend was standing outside, looking pale and shivering. He said that there was a ghost in his house. At first I didn't believe him. My friend lived on the 10th floor of that block while I lived on the 4th floor. My friend asked me to accompany him back to his house as he didn't lock the door. He lived alone with his elder brother. Their parents had passed away, but his brother was working night shift, often leaving him alone at home. It seems that he was so frightened after seeing that thing, that he ran out of his flat without bothering to close the door, lights and all. I followed him upstairs and it is true that he left the door of his house open. From outside I could see that the kitchen window was open wide and I felt cold wind blowing in from the window. The eerie thing was when I noticed the lights at the ceiling of my friend's house were flickering as though it was about to blow off at any moment. My friend quickly switched off the lights, closed and locked the door and went down with me. He bunked at my place that night. That night he related to me on what he saw his flat earlier. He was watching TV when he heard a sigh at the kitchen. When he turned around he nearly died of fright. At the kitchen by the window a pale Chinese lady with curly hair wearing a blouse was standing and staring at him. Woman had no arms.